What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Guddah Kee.
Chasing money, I ain't really got. Put my hands out, I got big bed. Why these bitches sleeping on the couch? I told the little nigga, Fendi me, please. But whole time I could Fendi me. And whole time he was envying me. Left his broke ass right for the streets. And yeah, bitch, yeah, you know I be. Come up on me, know I keep it in reach. That bitch want beef over nigga. Told that bitch that I'm really touching fingers. Might throw a little.
Welcome back to the Unpleasant Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host, Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
It's your boy Slider Guy No Lie.
We got another talented guest, another artist from the area. Let them know your name.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Guddah Kee.
All right, and also tell them where they can find you at also.
What, like, on social
Yeah,
media?
social media.
My Instagram, Guddah period, K-E. But when you put the gut in, it should come up.
So pop up.
It should pop up.
Appreciate you for coming out, showing love. We've been watching your music now, and I've seen your style, so we're gonna go ahead and tap into it. We're gonna start with, like, where you grew up in and how you really get into your music.
See, where I grew up everywhere, but like to say stable, like I ain't saying like growing up, like I guess like it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My folks moved everything. Moved around. We used to be going through shit, getting kicked out every complex, you with me, so it was everywhere. At 11, I called my first charge. My first charge, like, depending on my whole juvenile life. So if you ask me, niggas ask me where I'm from, you can either take, I don't know, or you can take what I tell you, from jail, you know what I mean? I called my first charge at 11, so it's like.
You mind speaking on that? How you?
Judge Dawson. If you
I know
Judge County, you know what's up.
Oh my
You know that he burning niggas. You know that he burning
I didn't mean to laugh, I know the name.
Nah, you know that he burning
Yeah,
niggas.
burning
Like, no,
niggas.
for real, that nigga burning niggas. So,
Oh
like,
my God, it's crazy.
but it's like a recycling thing. I got 2 older brothers that stayed in trouble. Yeah, they both was on house arrest at the same time. I ended up going to catch my charge, and then I ended up on house arrest with them. They both got the same PO, then I ended up getting the same PO with them. The nigga named Mr. Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the nigga, which is Judge Dawson, he asked my mother when we walked in the courtroom. He said, Miss Levenberg, I just sent your son home. Why are you here? She like, I'm here for my daughter. This nigga did like this. He said, you got a daughter? It's like once he said that, it was like to me like he was like, oh yeah, I'm about to give her everything that her brothers got because she watched her brothers go through so much. Why didn't she learn from that type thing? So it's like he real dog me, like he did me dirty type thing. When I got interrogated, they didn't talk to me the way they were supposed to talk to me. They told me I'm never going home. Like told me like little shit to try to scare me. But the only thing I knew was to not tell. Because I got older brothers and I just like followed them and I know that they wouldn't tell. So it's just like I followed them type shit. So I didn't tell. I'm the only one locked up. I got charged with armed robbery, carjacking, second assault, third piece home evasion, attempted manslaughter. You know, that done it. I'm the only one that got caught. The only one.
Did they try to get you juvie life?
Like juvenile life, yeah. But mind you, I didn't pay for a lawyer. My dad got a good lawyer for me. Judge Dawson, he denied my lawyer at my trial date. I took it to trial. The lady said it was all men, all black men. They still took me down, you know. But I know why they took me down. They took me down because I always fuck with myself. Yeah, I fuck with the niggas that was around me, but you never about that. Like, I got brothers. My brothers been finessed me so many times. There's no way you're finessing me. So when I went and did what I did, yeah, I was wrong for being out there at that age. But also my mother wasn't there. My mother used to come in and out. You know what I mean? My mother was in my life. She made sure we had clothes, shoes, food, all that shit. She made sure of that, but she left out. You know what I mean? And I just had the access to do everything I wanted to do. I used to duck my fathers at certain times until I noticed that my dad was really like somebody for me. My dad was really like that nigga, like a real nigga.
You said you found out who your dad really was. Oh, shoot.
My dad a real nigga.
Yeah, you a real nigga, huh, Dad? I thought you was dead.
Man, my dad real samurai. I never knew that. Real life.
That's how you supposed to keep it, though. So how did that transpire? Like, just you did a whole juvie life?
Nah, so like the way they do that, I stayed in there when I was 11. Any group home don't accept you at 11 years old. I had to sit there in a detention center for like 6, 7 months waiting for my birthday so I could turn 12. Then I start getting interviewed. After I get interviewed, then it depends on what they interview about. If you say you like fighting and shit, I used to talk to the people. People were like, yeah, they want to accept you if you say you like fighting. So I listened to this one girl, she was like, yeah, this girl went home after she didn't get accepted from all the placements and shit. So I used to sit right there and tell the ass I vandalize the whole area, I fight anybody, get on my nerves, I got anger problems, like I tell them all, everything they don't want to hear type thing. So they wouldn't accept me. I never got accepted to nothing. I was sitting there for like a year, and then it became to a point that the Washington Post came up there and they tried to interview me. They denied my shit. Like they did a lot of little shit, like to the point if I was to go grab a lawyer, I probably could sue the shit out of them. It's real life. Really sue them, but I just don't have the time and the energy for that shit. I'm just glad that shit is like away from me, gone type shit. And the niggas that I was around, that I was with when that shit happened type shit, these niggas thought I was gonna snitch. I was the youngest one. All these niggas 15, 16, 17. I'm 11 in this jerk. They like, damn, she got locked up out of everybody. So niggas thought I was gonna snitch. Niggas went alias and everything. Bitch do her bid. I come home, I'm like 15. But I never stay home for a whole year because I come home and I'm on all dumb shit. You know, I'm trying to figure shit out. I'm still trying to figure out life. I wanna be here, I wanna be there, I wanna go to school, I wanna be outside. Like I don't stay. Look, I got ADHD, I don't like being in the house. I make everything happen for myself. So it's like if I'm sitting in the house, it's nothing going on for me for real. So motherfucking, I end up leaving out, and once I leave out, that's a violation. Every single time I get released, I'm on house arrest. Oh, like I realize I got history on my Facebook. I don't even know the password, but I go to that shit and I really be looking at it because it's just like, damn. Every single picture you see from 2012 from going up, bitch had a box on her leg. You know, they did me dirty every single time. I found my way on the internet when I was locked up. Like my brothers got in so much trouble. I'm telling you, when I got locked up, I was in Waxers at first, but I got kicked out because I ended up getting into a riot with the Baltimore bitches. But it was like 4 DC bitches, probably like 2 Maryland bitches. We all ganged up. But it's like 12 Baltimore bitches though, but we all just trying to go at it. So they shipped me out because I've been getting this shit.
He sounds like a ringleader.
Oh no, I wasn't the ringleader, but they said they kept hearing my name. They keep hearing my name, so they shipped me out. They shipped me out. They had me looking sweet. They sent me the noise. So there's some boys and the female joint. So I go in that joint, but it's just a little bit further away from home in Rockville. I go in that joint. Niggas like they come in my cell, like real life different staff. They asking me, your brother named Renard. They like your brother named Ricky. So they like, oh, you do the Levenberg? I'm like, yeah. So the other day, they like, yeah, I know your brother cool as shit. All the time, my brother whooped the nigga for a nigga and the whole rock and shit. So nigga come in my cell. My grandma used to come visit me. I used to make her put money under her tit. Bro, however she got that shit at you. I used to make their ass go to the venom and shit. I used to be snapped up in that joint because, you know, there's no commissary in the juvenile joint. You gotta eat what they give you. That shit goofy.
They try to bring you over.
My brother used to love me. Come up that joint.
I was in that joint hearing about the adult system. I'm like, I wish I was locked up dead. Fuck, but in reality, you don't really want to be locked up dead if you really want a good like background. I done did enough shit when I was young. Like right now, I'm like trying to work on my background. I'm out of probation.
So have you been staying out of trouble recently?
I tried.
Okay, that's what's up. How long you trying? That's all you
I tried.
That's everybody.
I got like I could say I got like involved in some stuff to the point a nigga like on my discovery I'm still trying to figure out how I get locked up. The nigga say he came to his friend's house, they was on YouTube and just was watching YouTube and an artist came up, real life, they got my whole YouTube they told me, yeah, that's her right there.
Shit.
They say him. He said, yeah, that's her right there. How the fuck out of her? Like, you ain't just look, my shit don't just skip to the next person. Man, that's bullshit.
Somebody went searching and looking.
Then this nigga, like, he ain't even gotta be trialed or none of that shit, so I don't even have to see this nigga. Like, we're talking about PG County be on some bullshit. Like, they be on bullshit.
It just, I feel like everybody ain't built some way, so.
But it's also, they'll play with you. It depends on, like, you'll know just off the time they throwing at you. You gonna know if your case a week or not. They talking about 6 months to a year. That shit weak. I'm not pleading this shit to no year, like, especially not like that. It just show how much you got on the case. They talking years or something. They got something. That's how I feel.
When they hit you with the minimum 4, minimum 5, you're like, what?
But nah, I had 22 charges just now. That was my first adult charge in real life. I just got locked up for that shit. I was mad as shit. Just like being brought in 9 months later off of just my people's type shit. They bring me in, I get locked up, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It could be so. They try to throw my little problems I got in there. You really gonna let another person put you in this situation and make you miss this many years of your life, nigga? Fuck you, nigga. I got to take me down to Central Cell or Upper Marlboro Jail, wherever I gotta go at. Like, this is pointless. Good. I go down that joint, I get the best lawyer. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say the best lawyer in Upper Marlboro is Douglas Woods. I don't give a fuck what you say. That nigga like that. He like that. I had 22 charges. I fussed out with one. And I ain't talking about no gun charges. None of that shit. I fussed out with one.
What nigga Bush say you shake 18 eggs in the
I did 9 months time served. Did 1 year all together on house arrest, but fuck that. That shit is over with. I took my house arrest bracelet off. It was sweet.
Then do you feel like your lifestyle transferred into your rap?
But what you mean by that?
Like you take a life and put in your rap? I see your music videos. It's a little gritty. It's a little dark.
I do. Yeah, I do. You could honestly say I do because I don't freestyle. Everything I do, I type.
Okay.
And I could freestyle, but then end up typing it inside my notes. But that's still not a freestyle. The freestyle is just like going straight. I got like probably 3 songs out of freestyle, but everything else I type. If you know, if you around me type shit, you'll know that. Like I end up being inside of the studio. It's 1 hour to finish a whole song, but I take the 2 hours just because of how I work type shit.
So do you feel like anybody your family inspire you to rap? Like your brothers, you know everybody, you know, put the pen to the pad, you know, they ain't gotta be rappers, but everybody try to be in there and shit like that.
I go.
Okay.
Got some type of music shit in us,
So
or some type of wild shit.
So when you start doing the music, when that come along?
I'm gonna say 2000. But well, I've been doing music, but it's just like I've been going through like what I told y'all. Like I've been getting locked up and all this shit. If anything, I've been dreaming about it, thinking about it, been wanting about it, like wanting to do that shit. But I used to write on a pad and shit, getting locked up. Or when I was younger and shit, I used to take my grandmother's computer. She had a little MacBook. I used to work on her camera joint. Me and my other little brother, we used to really dance. I used to make music videos off the joint. Make music and shit, like, I just do that shit. I don't know why, but I got older brother, like, he do that shit, but my older brother was missing type shit, so it's like, it made me really want to do that shit even more, but it's like, I was already going to do that shit type shit, like, I felt like that shit was in me, I felt like I wanted to do it, but it's like, my mother, she going through what she going through, I'm looking at my dad like he wrong because he see the bullshit in my mother, but I don't see the bullshit in my mother because I'm so young, so I'm just thinking that he the wrong nigga, he wild. The whole time I'm trying to duck him. So all I got is what my mother got, and that's barely nothing type shit. So we all just fitting for each other. My grandmother going to work just to keep a roof on our head type shit. So it's like anything I wanted to do, a dream I did want to overcome, I couldn't do it because I didn't have the access to it. So that's why I started doing everything I started doing. That's why I built big enemies. That's why there was a lot of shit going on, but it was never because I wanted to build an image. It was because I had to, because I was hungry, or because I wanted something and I couldn't go get it from my peoples. So that's why I feel like I started music at a good age. I told myself I was going to start at 21, 20, because it's a simple fact. I could do everything for myself. I fend for myself. I buy everything for myself. I ended up having a daughter, and like that shit changed me a little bit more. It just like slowed me down more, and then I started doing my music and shit. But other than that, like I ain't that consistent in my shit like how I should be. If I was a lot more consistent, I probably would be somewhere else. Numbers going up. I got some money in my head type shit telling me the right thing. So all I'm doing is just like moving like chess. I'm about to make the right move next. My shit gonna go up, but it's not gonna go up like how I wanted to go up, like all the way. But my shit gonna slowly go up because I never did promo. Everything I did by myself. I just never did none of that shit. I'm not geeking to go to Rose Bar, sing your bees, none of that shit. Get their ass 500 to perform. They all can suck my dick. I'm a real take that 500 and go on Say Cheese, get a promo. Do that shit the right way, the smart way. Fuck. Everybody want be in the DMV rapping shit. They want to do all this shit, but they want to be coming up next inside of the DMV. That's what they want to do. I'm trying to come up next inside of Alabama, motherfucking Atlanta, all that shit. Like, I'm trying to be Texas, all that shit. I'm not trying to just hit this shit down here or just be down here a local little rapper. I'm trying to be global. Fuck is they talking about? And I'm real different because I got different flows. I need to drop half the shit I got yet. But it's just like, I got different flows. Everybody want to talk about money, bitch, weed, robbing, killing, spinning, drop, all this dumbass shit. Like, niggas is retarded and shit. Like, I'm telling you, everybody, it's just the same. Like, it's not gonna go nowhere if they thought it was gonna go somewhere, because I take it as you got Lil Baby, you got Lil Durk, you got Mulatto, you got all these upcoming rappers that's big as shit, right? And I'm saying upcoming because big to me is like Beyonce. But they upcoming, they in the midst, because they getting the concept of music and really trying to get the money in the certain fan base. That's what niggas not really seeing. You think Lil Baby out here doing shit that he really want to do on certain musics? No. He know that he's going to collect certain fan base for his music. Like, he's going to get white people. Sorry, I ain't racist, but fuck it.
Money
white
is money.
People. He going to get Migos. He going to get...
money is money.
He going to get fucking... Look at NBA Youngboy. What do you do? The little Jamaican song. He going to get Jamaicans on this shit. Like, all types of fan base. Like, niggas just think inside the box. They don't think outside the box. That's really what it be. That's how I know I'm gonna be big, but I ain't gonna give it too much of myself.
Yeah, don't give sauce out.
Don't give it too much. But it should be common sense, but it's not.
Everything common sense ain't common.
I'm telling you.
So it's like the video I seen, like with the guitar, the rock, the heart, like what made you do that video? Like, it's different. It's really different.
I did it because I be going out Cali, so I got like a white producer, and then I got the dude named Condo. He be down here, but he be up there now and shit. He like linked me into some white people, and I was just inside this studio like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm beefing with somebody, like I'm beefing with them, and they not really on nothing. Like, that's just really what it was, and I just felt like that song was just like the energy. Like, it was just like all about them. That's why I named it after your street.
Okay.
I wouldn't never knew there's a song title.
Oh yeah, you say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna 18 to T. I was gonna say, but
I would never guess.
that's
They cool though. They ain't really on nothing. I can never, like, I gotta go talk to real street niggas, cause like I only fuck with real niggas, but it's just like I go talk to them niggas like, what the fuck is that? But we can go to the next thing. Good. What is that?
We'll say you got anything coming out that you about to drop?
Yeah. I got EP. I'm still debating if I want 5 to 6 songs on it, but it's called something I made up because it's just real. It's free. It's like real reality shit. Don't think I just was like hard up. Like, I still got like little feelings and shit. I ain't never been taken away from my mother. I ain't like no cold-hearted motherfucker, but I ain't gonna let nobody play with me either though. But it's just like, I ain't dumb either though. Niggas be thinking I'm some dumb ego bitch. I'm not, bitch. Like, I'm really dumb. I got a brother your complexion, bro. Like, same mother and father. Like, shit just crazy as shit, but I just let it be. But I had one time, like, tried to hurt myself when I first got locked up. You know what I mean? That's like, I didn't know what was going on. I got taken away from my parents and shit. I ain't see home for a minute. Like, bro, they kept me for a minute. You do to finding certain things in my pocket and shit, so it showed that I was guilty, even though I said I wasn't there. I don't know what they talking about, but that shit got like hurt me. And then like the way I be feeling, like people be making me feel like I'm sorry to say, smoke their ass. People be getting on my nerves, like really. So I be like smaller in my circle, like I don't fuck with niggas for real. So my EP called Homicidal, Suicidal, Survival.
Homicidal, suicidal, survival.
Yeah, because that's what I am. Ha! Yeah, because every day, it like, I went through the suicidal part already back then. A nigga could never make me feel like I want to kill myself. I just know my worth. I done been through too much shit. But the homicidal part, like, it's a survival because I walk around every day and be wanting to smoke niggas. And it's a survival because I don't do it. You get what I'm saying?
I got you. It's like, motherfucker, you lucky killing ain't legal.
Yeah, like, just like, it's cool. I'm gonna give you that pass. So I'm just go
Killing
ahead.
ain't legal.
You a survivor. Go ahead. That's what I'm gonna call it as, a survivor. You a homicidal survivor to me. Because that's what I was going through to your ass. So I just left you out. Boom. So I go through that shit more than anything. But that's why I came up with it with the last EP I had was bad. Because that's when I first started. I didn't really know nothing about music. I just knew that I'm not riding nobody wave. I'm not dick riding or nothing. Like, I just do what I want to do. Like, people be wanting you to, like, dick ride them. Or, like, they think they better than somebody. Like, bro, it's like you going to have to take certain things, even if it's like you gotta come out free anything, you gotta come out and represent yourself. People think that they be like real like up high, better than somebody. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Some of these rappers I don't respect them. Some of these DMV rappers I don't respect them. Why? They don't respect themselves, first of all. And second of all, like, bruh, you think you better than somebody, like, you're not. I'm just saying you're not, because guess what? If you was, you'd have been gone. The last, like I was talking to my people yesterday, the last real, like, rapper I said go big from here was like, and if I'm wrong, you know, talk over me and let me know, was Rico Nasty. We can't say Shy Glizzy Wale, we can't put them right now.
I mean, they've been...
Rico Nasty, that's the last female rapper or female, or not even female, just rapper period from down here that really went big. And let me tell you why she went big. Because she thumped outside the box.
Yeah, she didn't have no...
She was different. She dared...
Oh, yeah, Corday from... But he was the group at first.
She dared to be different, though. But she did, like...
Yeah, a couple people we had on recently say like she was like an inspiration to them.
Yeah,
like,
she
I can get that from you.
She might have like died down, but I'm saying like made it. Like, alright, I could say like...
I think she might have died down in the area, but outside
but no, from outside there, she got them big fans, but she's getting big money. I'm talking about like UK shows and all that other shit. That's where the money is.
Her shit on TV shows and shit.
Don't get me wrong, motherfucking Young Manny. He
coming up now. It's just like, what's that?
But he
coming up. You know,
yeah, home matters, but the world bigger though. Then
you got IDKs who's out there too.
Yeah, that's like Zan, man. But it's about what you do with your money, and you go. That's like Shabazz. I don't know what happened to him.
Everybody said the same thing.
But he gone. But he good. He living good. He in Cali. You know me. He did something. He made a change. That's what you need to do. If you really came from nothing and you know what you really got in this shit for, you're not gonna be here. That's why I don't understand why niggas get their money and still come here. That's why they gonna die here. Niggas don't love you here. Niggas don't love you, especially not in this hungry ass world down here.
Yeah,
these niggas be greedy as shit.
That's definitely saying an example for that.
Man, I'm telling you.
Niggas be like, why him, not why not me?
Yeah, that's not your turn.
And that's why you don't
it just ain't your turn.
Anybody in my music video without a mask on, they like family type shit. People that got masks on, I made some of their ass, like that song, I made their ass a bug face, like turn around, nigga, ain't nobody trying to see you, because guess what? I might not fuck with you tomorrow. Like Gorilla said, you know, real life.
I was saying, I watched the video, I was like, damn, I think hit the J2 ski mask.
I might not fuck with you tomorrow, so keep that motherfucker on and yeah, it's just behave.
But that's cool though, because I feel like it's like, you're not really associate. Don't associate. I don't want you to associate with you.
It's like,
yeah.
They don't know that's what I be on, but that's how I feel, because people were so envious and snakish, and one day they fuck with you, and next minute they don't. Like, I don't know.
Niggas trying to turn one day opportunity to a mega opportunity for no reason.
Yeah, like, I don't know. If anything, I be observing a nigga.
So, like, that's my question I had in my head, right? So my question is, like, I see, like, your lifestyle, you really live, shit, you look right, the rapper technically lifestyle, hard life. You know what I'm saying? The check boxes off, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rappers who don't.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, a lot of rappers who don't live that lifestyle talk about it so much. You know what I'm saying? They glorify the lifestyle you really live. Do that affect you?
It sounds sweet, but...
Do that affect you? Like, damn, you ain't really... I know how it really feels to me.
It affect me, but it really don't, because I don't be, like, literally, I be in my own world. I don't never worry about the next bitch, nigga, kid, none of that shit. Like, I ain't rich yet. It's no way I'm worried about you, none of y'all. Like, I don't even know what they doing. Like, I don't know. I barely go down my news feed. I be trying to just upload shit, go through my messages. see what I can get myself into to, hire my shit up. I ain't really into like seeing what the next nigga on. I really don't give a fuck, but I do give props to the people that do.
Do all you see something come through.
Yeah, some people be on some bougie shit. They don't act like they don't recognize my shit, but it's cool though because at the end of the day, I know if I ever go big or anything, nigga better not hop back in my DM. I know that.
That's a good mindset. I watched Lil Wayne drink. Lil Wayne was like, "Ooh,
I ain't gonna diss you, no nothing. I ain't gonna curse you out. I ain't gonna hate you or nothing. I'ma still fuck with your music, crank you, all that shit."
But don't think you friends.
Just kind of treat you like you treated me.
Don't think you friends.
Nigga treat you like that if he got 2,000 extra followers. Then like nigga, you ain't really on nothing. And then I go click your shit. You done paid for them. Get the fuck.
Yeah, nah, we definitely get that. We had people, we had asked to come on, then months later they might sing somebody else that was on, and it's like, alright, I'm trying to fuck with them.
Yeah, on some bullshit, because they ain't got nothing else to do.
That's why, you supposed to treat people good. You never know who they is or who they going to be. Who they going to be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's somebody, At the end of the day.
You better off being yourself to anybody. Fuck everybody. Like you said, I'm me too.
I ain't gonna treat a nigga bad. I ain't gonna treat a nigga bad. I ain't do that too.
I know, but sometimes you gotta be like, man.
I might not fuck with him like that. Fuck him like my friend, but I ain't gonna treat him bad.
Like you can smell the bullshit. You about to smell bullshit in you.
Man, what?
That's
exactly why I do not fuck with people. That's the first thing. You just said it. Because they got too much bullshit with them. And they act like they don't. Bitch, I know your motive. Know why you here. People be dumb as shit. It could be to even smoke my weed, bitch. I know why you here.
That's crazy. That's the crazy part. Oh, I never thought I had him here. The blood in the bath. What made you do that, Johnny? That was just like dope ass picture though.
It was most of like
that was dope shit. I was like, damn, it's creative.
I was say, do you model or something?
Well, basically, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's a different
I wish everybody left from the DMV because they all like they just need to like be there. So like I'm myself. So like I'm going for everything. I know how to act. I know how to I want to make a movie. I know how to model. I got like concepts in my head that I wouldn't want to see no other bitch do. So I look good. Why not? I do it. So I like that too. But I don't be too much into that because I be trying to be in my music shit and my videos and shit like that. But yeah, I do everything for real. Like other than stripping, I ain't shaking my ass. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna act. I'm gonna sing. I got singing songs. I ain't released them yet. Yeah, I ain't do a music video to them yet, but I'm gonna do my song. I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna do acapella, I got like different shit. I'm gonna even fuck around, do a Philly beat, do a New York beat, a little drill beat, all that shit. Like, I was gonna make my EP off of that. Like, it's gonna be all different type of songs.
That's dope though. Give everybody something to listen to or grab a favorite song.
Yeah, cause I upload my shit on United Masses and Distro Key. So I got people from other places that stream on my shit. So that shit could roll out, like they fuck with that shit.
What the fuck? Yes.
I looked inside my streams and I seen what state streams the most, and I looked up. I looked up. They motherfucking rap like they raps and shit like that. Like people that's from out there that rap hip hop and shit like that. I caught they flow. Fuck it. I'ma see what that shit do.
I seen somebody had on, so they had motherfucking like their second biggest base was like in Spain. You don't even rap Spanish. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you'll be surprised.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, you'll be surprised.
That shit crazy. Like, go about that.
Music, not sure why music.
I
want a tattoo right here. I'm gonna ask you what that shit. And I'm gonna do that shit hurt. What it say? Cause I want one right here.
This joint. Oh, y'all like a chick like this.
Chicken.
So I got like 50 something, but I don't got nothing right
here. I smoked like 12 J's. But I can show you a website, and I got this whole joint from right here to up here down on my leg. I'm asking the nigga, I'm like, when you gonna start? This nigga been started on my leg. I'm just saying, man, he been started with lemon cream.
Yeah, the lighter candy.
And I would never be hurt again. What you talking about?
I just might gotta do that.
I just got this shit the other day. I ain't doing no lemon cream. I'm scared of shit, but I'm like, fuck it. I want that shit.
Worst shit I think in the middle of my stomach. That bitch hurt.
This ain't my daughter's name though. Her name Rakaya.
I wouldn't get my name. That's me my name.
6.
Yeah, I want to get like right here. We get like
Shit, just like I had her like a year again. I mean, like a year before. I'm like, man, I ain't got my daughter name nowhere. Gotta get her name. Gotta be somewhere big. You feel me? I'm like, but I ain't putting this bitch on my face. I still need a job because I done already fucked up right here. I do plan on getting a job.
See,
I don't give a fuck if I become
some
famous
Some jobs don't
or
give.
rich. I still want a job. But
It's
if I become
very
famous or
smart.
rich, it's gonna be different. I'm gonna have people, right?
I agree.
But at the end of the day, I'm not no dumb person. I'm not geeked to be in these streets. I done already did that shit at 11, 12, 13, 14. I've been did that shit. That shit do not like make me happy, give me a rush or none of that shit. I just know a nigga play. I'ma leave his ass where he lay. That's just what the fuck it is. So I'ma just live my life like a regular pedestrian, like I'm supposed to. Nigga play. That's just what's going on. But I'm gonna get a job. Like I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna go to school and get a trade. Like bro, like I looked up electric. Know what is it? Electric construction.
Oh, yeah.
And they make that shit more than a construction and electrician. Electrician construction. There you go, right there. They make that shit.
Anything.
And it's a trade.
It is. Anything because you somebody call you.
That shit easy as shit.
That's that. Not to be like to avoid taxes, but they call you. People do that in tax me.
Do that shit, because all I gotta do is what? All I gotta do is make an LLC.
That's it. You
Invest in a couple things. Over.
Go pull up on this. It's like saying to be a mechanic. I don't need to have a job to go fix a car. I go ride past and broke down like, me help.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people go to the nigga that live at their house on the corner and get their concrete. Hey, I'm pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's, I ain't about to
Give
talk
me
about
$30.
And all the chains, them too.
Give me $30.
Shit.
Your new muffler if you need.
So like any what's your goals in the next 5 years? What will be your goals? Like say you get the music going. I see you want to put yourself in the box. You're more of an artist, entertainer wise. So what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I don't like it here, so not here. Away from here. For I never know. I don't know. Only all I know. I just know I'm just living day by day. I'm hoping for the best. I'm gonna prepare myself for the worst for sure, but I don't know. I just know that I've been through a lot of traumatizing shit. I've been shot before and some more other shit, so it's just like I ain't dead yet, so he got a plan for me, so I'm still trying to figure out what it is too. I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I know I'm gonna be on my best behavior and I'm gonna be trying to elevate myself throughout the time. But I move on how I want to move, and I've been moving like that ever since I witnessed death 3 times type shit. So it's just like I move how I want to move, and that's why I'm still alive. I do everything I want to do on my time, even if it's next week. I'm gonna do that shit next week type shit. I'm gonna just be sitting here and I ain't gotta ask nobody for shit. I'm cool. I know when I need money, I know when I'm cool, I know when all that shit. So it's just like, I don't know where I'm gonna be. I just know that I'm not gonna be where I'm at right now.
So,
And I also live by this motto, and that's more so don't rush everything and want to take stuff by a day. So I do everything on how I want to move because I'm still young. I can't allow myself to say, well, she 22, so since she got a Bentley, I gotta be out here doing X, Y, and Z just to get me a Bentley. Now I'm gonna move on my own time, get my own motion, and I'm gonna just move how I move because I'm still young. That's how I feel. I don't gotta rush to be like the next person. Another motherfucker might be spoon fed and shit like that. I wasn't. I wish I was, but I wasn't. And like I was real life locked up with a lot of little females that was running away from home type shit. They used to run away and they ran away so many times they done placed them in there. They used to get beat the fuck up. They didn't know where they was at. They just knew they was locked in and they couldn't go home. They was just social services, DSS. But yeah, I just live by that. Like I take everything day at a time and I just live because I'm still young and I don't want to make myself look like I'm 27 because at 22 I was worried about how I should have been at 25, 26. So I'ma just live. You hear me?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
That's I ain't gonna hold you. I feel that for sure, man. I feel
If
like
anything, like,
that's how I live.
I think
if you should live, like I be telling my mother,
22.
I know that's her kids, you know, I love her, but fuck everybody. It's all about your health and self-care first. If you don't worry about that, and you can't even be here for those.
That's simple as that.
You can't beat yourself up if you ain't got the money to, I guess, get Botox or whatever the fuck you want. You gotta treat yourself at a good level. You can't let nobody stress you out on nothing. It's nothing you can control. That's like being locked up. There's so many times I wanted to go home. It's nothing you can control. You got yourself here and it's hard to get out.
So even if music isn't the end goal, do you think it's like a way out of here?
I'm gonna do that shit regardless.
So you think it's like a way out of here, out of this area?
It could be a way out of here, but my mindset, my dad told me to never depend on one hustle. Mm-hmm. So that's a hustle to me, but it's not a hustle. I don't do music because the next man do it or because I think my talent's good or none of that shit. I do that shit because I've been through some shit. It's a coping skill for me. Like I'm real with being in the studio and don't think about shit. I have shit all around me and I just know I'm safe and I'm cool. Ain't nobody about to backdoor me, no nothing. I get all my shit off. It's like a room that you could throw shit at the wall and glass and shit, get all your anger out. That's what it is to me. I just look at that shit like, since I'm paying for the studio time, why not? I let so many people hear my music, they like, you might as well do music. Like, fuck that shit. Put that shit out there. Like, don't just keep recording that shit and not promoting it or doing it a certain way, because that's what I wasn't doing. I just like hoping to stop. Like the next bitch. But I ain't never performed before. Why? Because I ain't with all that open mic shit, standing out there with goofy ass niggas. They goofy as shit. We're standing right there hearing about 30 niggas sound goofy, bluffing like shit, they just drunk as shit, like just be drunk as shit at them open mics. I'm not for none of that shit. Niggas gonna see my worth. I ain't gotta go nowhere. You know how many people go up on social media? They don't go nowhere. I don't gotta go nowhere. I stay home and do my shit. I can do that shit at home. All I gotta do is get a studio.
So you ever thought about going out and kill a show? Because you got the swag. You got the shit. You ever thought about?
I would most definitely go.
Like fuck it, I'm tired.
But it gotta be
kill that shit.
I'm not going to.
Going first.
I'm not going to like them other little joints because they downplay a nigga. They try to play with a nigga. I tried before. I ain't gonna act like I haven't. I tried before, but the shit they be talking, you ain't finessing me. I don't know what the fuck. For one song, paying $500, nigga, you better suck somebody's dick. You got me fuck. Who opening this show? Nobody. Man, goodbye. You got the wrong bitch. Nigga just be trying to promote this and be funny and shit. And that's the promoters down here. Maybe somewhere else I do some show there, but I ain't fucking with no promoters down here because they be on some scamming, hustling, dick sucking ass shit. If you not one of them, like, I'm gonna say, who knew Big Flop, motherfucking, what the fuck? Who else?
That's my already kind of established in the area.
Man, any type of DMV rapper that's big. It could either be motherfucking Griff. It could be anybody like that. They gonna dick suck. Right? They gonna dick suck. That's what they do. But as soon as another nigga come, they don't know how they bag is or none of that shit. They just real thinking cause off a nigga follower and shit. Nigga, fuck them followers, bitch, get your money. That's what niggas don't be understanding. They worry about the clout that they really not about to get because guess what? These DMV artists, they still trying to get their clout. They're not trying to give you none, bitch. You don't give a fuck about you, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but you downplaying the next person and you don't know what the fuck they got in their back, left, right pocket or none of that shit. You don't know their next move.
Nobody say you treat people.
You know what I mean?
You don't know who they are.
You don't know who.
You don't know who they are.
That's what people don't be understanding. Right? I done got in so many situations in life because a nigga ain't know who folks I was.
That's how shit goes. That's how the street shit goes. Like, I know some stuff. I don't cop shit now. Then you already started some shit.
You should have came.
I'm not talking about y'all, but
no.
Some dark-skinned people, they can say that they want. They be playing with some light-skinned people because I'm light-skinned. I'm light-skinned.
No offense. I learned how to avoid her.
I be forgetting I'm light-skinned. I ain't gonna hold you. I be forgetting I'm light skinned because I don't know, but some light skinned people really be light skinned. Some people don't understand that.
I say my baby mama light skinned. I know what they get down.
But no, people be jealous. They be the bitches. Bitches be jealous.
Oh yeah, because that's colorism though.
And I understand. Like I fuck with certain rappers. Like the only rapper I really fuck with from DMV, like lyrically wise, like I really fuck with is Pinky.
Oh yes,
that's the only rapper I really fuck with.
Cool.
Yeah, she cool. That's like
she cool. Like, and I'm talking about like on some. If she was the real, take her freestyles and write that shit, type that shit, and go to the studio. She like stop playing. She will really like go up. But you know, people be on some envious, on some dick riding shit. If a bitch ain't got a fake butt or some shit, niggas be that's trying to downplay a bitch and shit. But in reality, she the goat. Like she the goat.
I feel like she getting her love though.
I look at certain rappers, like certain upcoming. I mean, like certain big rappers. Like the type of rapper I put her with is like, if you really listen to her, it's like Lil Baby, but she a female version. She real be talking that shit. If you really been in a struggle or anything, she real talk that shit. And I feel like if she was the real, go to the studio and take them drinks, which she probably do, because all you gotta do is record them drinks and then go back to the studio. Them joints are real be something, like real loud.
But we seen her start going up more.
Yeah, you kind of like.
I don't really fuck with no nigga DMV artists from down. They all rap the same. They some shit. No cap. Oh wait, fuck with Cap. It's a nigga named Cap. That nigga ain't releasing shit yet though. But that shit crack. And it's only because it's different type shit. Like that shit not like how everybody else should be. Everybody want this. This nigga go all around like how I'm trying to go around. Different type of flow.
Different
shit like it's some shit you could turn on in the morning type shit. He got like all different types and shit. Like that's the shit I really do fuck with. That's why I fuck with Lil Baby and Lil Durk. They got all different types of music. I listen to them all day. And NBA YoungBoy. You know what I mean? They got some shit you can turn on in the morning and not be like, this shit too loud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I learned how to play NBA Boy. I got like 17 tickets fucking with his songs. You know
I fuck with him. Man, I fuck with him, but I don't fuck with how he get them little. I don't fuck with how he had that nail polish on his nails.
That's his style, you're an artist.
I fuck with it, but I don't fuck with it. Like, I don't fuck with niggas that got nose rings on their nose.
Tupac did it.
I know, a lot of people a lot of people keep saying that, but guess what?
I feel like Tupac.
Let me tell you what's so sad.
I don't really know much.
I don't even know nothing about Tupac. I got locked up at 11. I don't know anything from
Tupac
down at 6.
But it was like if you was outside, like if you was out open in the open, you would know that nigga got some type of shit out of him.
Right, so he down when y'all was kids.
But you would still know him though.
Only because people told me about
That's
him.
like Friday, the movie. I just watched that shit like 4 years ago.
The first time?
I'm 22. Yeah.
Oh, class, yeah.
See, but that wouldn't be as bad.
No. Yeah.
Nigga, like you ain't see Friday? I'm like, no. I didn't.
I seen Friday after
I just want to watch the third and you
never
ain't see the
Friday
first.
after that.
Nah, I'm gonna say if I ain't see Friday, then the nigga can say something. Where I say, do you do features?
My lifestyle. I didn't do some shit to people. I don't know who folks is who. So. I don't really do features like that because I can't go down bad like that. Like I can't. I only do features with like I can say I did like 7 features and every 7 features is like somebody I done real hung out with me like more than 10 times. Like I know you ain't on shit. Type shit like
you when you get the studio, you got chemistry. Just
like nigga ask me for a feature. You gotta pay for that session and I'm about to go do that feature and I send it over. Other than that, like I ain't going no feature and that might be too much for me.
That's what business side because a lot of motherfuckers do that.
I'm just saying, so we cool. Yeah, I ain't trying to link up though. Everywhere I go, I be late. I don't know why. I think it'd be him up there. He'll make me late for some reason. I'm telling you, like, I be late to studio sessions. They be mad as shit. Nigga, you should be happy you still getting paid. I paid it about it. I know I be late everywhere. Fuck it. I be late taking my daughter to school. Like, I need to tighten up. Then I be late to go to court.
Don't be late to that. Don't have those bets more than 5 minutes.
No, I know. I just be like late to everywhere. I don't know why. I need to really like. But it'd be like.
You still growing up though. I feel like people say don't think ahead. Like just kind of like you know what you want to do. You still trying to do it. You still process.
If you realize it's so you realize you've been late, you know that's something you might need to change. So you ain't gonna do it today.
But do you feel like you want to do perform? Like what would you tour? If you got a chance to go and start touring, what would you tour?
Yeah, I was about alright. I guess I'm bougie, but I was about to perform at the little. They had some shit going on at Howard. So at the homecoming, I was about to perform there, but then like they get the text in my phone on time. The address to that hookah. What the fuck I look like?
That's the next drink. That's just right down the street. I know that one. It's been old wall.
Fuck do I look like? I don't belong there. I'm end up smacking someone stepping on my shoe. Well, something is overpacked in this joint. About 40 niggas that's in this bitch is about to perform and 20 niggas is not. So I'm not coming in this bitch. Like, I'm thinking this is somewhere else. I ain't go. Like, it gotta be good. Like,
so what you with?
I got money, so it's like, I know money talk bullshit. Well, my dad always told me that. So, like, I would go, like, because I just be taking myself out of town. I flew myself out of town the first time. I just would go out of town. I would go to the latest club. I pay, like, real, like, $120 to get. That's like, this joint out Cali. Yes.
You said $120, like, at the door?
Yeah, sometimes at Magic. At Magic.
At Magic. The fuck did I say?
The woman pay?
It was at Magic at Atlanta. That's how much you gotta pay, nigga, like $200. Like in Cali, they got a joint on Melrose. Well, I think that's like it's Melrose. It's a club on Melrose.
We don't get out.
120.
I won't go there anyway.
120, 130 to get in real life. But you guess what? You
some
pay
motherfuckers in it though.
And all ballers in it.
There's gonna be some
At the end of
motherfuckers.
the day, you getting your money back if you're a female. You getting your money back.
I feel you.
But I go in there and that's the type of shit I vibe to. I would go there. I would pick my. I would
Too
go
much
look
money
at the
for some
whole.
bullshit to go down.
Man, I'm telling you.
Too much money.
If you politicking right, you can get that
I would
back.
look around. I will observe the whole little image to what the crowd fucking with. High shit, no shit, like what they fucking with. I will slide my way over to the DJ. See if he trying to make a back. Even if it's for one song, I pay that $200. It already took me $120 to make it in here. A nigga gonna notice me. Like, I'm not just one of these female rappers that's chewed up. There's a lot of female rappers out here. I feel like, I'm sorry, they got talents. They could have made it, but they didn't make it because they was ugly as shit. It's the truth. It's the truth. Because that's what a nigga not signing no bitch if he can't make her no money up off her image. A nigga not signing no bitch if she can't make money off of the image. So a nigga a real get a badass bitch, which is some of these rappers out here that's real sign. I'm sorry to say they don't want to say it, but it's real. They don't have the talents, but that's like Gucci Mane. He probably didn't try it with Asian Doll. Got her shit. Made her look a little better, even though she looked good already in the face, but made her look a little better.
Upgrade
and then
style.
Guess what he probably tried to do? And she ain't fuck with it either. Probably tried to rush her a songwriter or something. You get what I'm saying? So like it's like different little flows and shit. Once a nigga see like that's her, or like I could fuck with like Mulatto, like she changed her flow. Like you don't even hear her inside of the gangster shit no more. She's over here. She see where the money is.
She see what's popping.
She sees where the money is.
What's popping? Like her little drink, that shit was a hit.
It's like to the point you like I feel like they like the music, right? Until you saying how much money you was making off that shit, and it's not even about liking that shit no more. This shit is a job. This shit is a job. You got to do.
You got Mariah Carey.
It's a job.
You just like doing your thing.
It's a job.
Them samples ain't easy to get.
I'm telling you, it's a job.
You got Mariah Carey samples.
She got that most written song.
Doing something. You know what I'm saying? So,
like I'm still working on like not yelling at people. I got low stuff. Like
I think that comes to coaching.
I'm trying to not yell at people because I want to be like Janae. Like she's. I
don't know. I heard Big Sean gets her, so I don't know.
Your song, you got ways to go. It's like, I want to hear the same shit.
But like, no, for real, like I said it over to y'all. Like I said it over to y'all, but like once you hear that, you can be like, that's you. Yeah, that's me.
No, because we heard a couple.
See, but that's important though, because like, that shows duality.
And it's not because just of the fan base, but it's just because like. I be real going through like breakups and hurtful shit. Like I went through some shit.
Yeah, so you're upset. You got it, but
I done went through some shit with like a nigga knowing my every move in real life.
Sharing locations?
No, like just.
I was about to say people share locations these days.
Imagine being with somebody, and this is on some fatal attraction shit. Like, that shit is scary, but I'm still with it. I'm trip off that shit. But imagine you being with a female and you older than her, like 3 years older than her. You've been with her for like 3, almost moving to 4 years. But you abused her. You hated her. She leave you and you go shoot her when she with her kids. You get what I'm saying? So it's just more so like, can't nobody say shit to me about, do you trust? I can't really say anything about trust because guess what? The nigga that do my every move, I couldn't even trust.
I don't blame you.
I know that if I ever break up with a nigga and I know off his mentality, he's crazy off the bat, I need to change where my mama live at. Everywhere where I done showed him where I've been, I need to change. Because niggas is envious. A nigga don't want to see you shine. Like, nigga fuck shit up for itself, a good female, and then think that he done fucked it up for everybody else, but in reality, you fuck that shit up for yourself and never get that shit back. Like, that's how I see that shit. Like, that's the worst thing you could do to somebody in front of their kid. Like, especially when you're a kid. But if you know these kids in this generation, it's like, they're the smartest kids in any generation.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking about? I wasn't on no phone at 2, 3. Scrolling on TikTok and doing all this other little shit. So guess what? These are the smartest kids in this generation, and I'm glad I had a daughter in this generation. But she knew everything.
Show me how to shit from
my daughter knew everything, and she was 2 years old. She knew everything. Smart is a fucking button.
Yeah, my son 3, he's smart. Little nigga, talk
smart as shit. Like,
smart.
Real life smart as shit. So it's just like, that's like, my daughter just was crying like shit because I couldn't bring her in. Like, girl, you are like a fucking sponge, little girl. You would not be in here with me talking about anything. Like,
I heard things to mom.
She gonna soak it up.
Right.
Like, it's bad enough. Like, I just crashed my car. Like, I didn't crash it that bad, but I crashed it a little bit. Like, I be annoyed when I see the police behind me because it depends on how I be going.
You talk to because it's a crash. I'm gonna call for 6.
This nigga turned his lights on. I don't know if he meant to. I accidentally turned the lights on.
My mama car.
I went on Stewart Parkway, you know Stewart Parkway, 2 lanes. I went through 2 cars, went through another 2, them joints y'all like hit my BMW.
Yeah, sorry.
It was like a little bit, you know me. I got the fuck off right there by the station, got the fuck down there the road, stretched it to 7-Eleven, went through down there the road, went up Southern Avenue, went through DC.
I know exactly what's going there.
Went past Crystals and everything. I said, fuck that shit.
She headed those outside shit.
I already know you was going.
Put my shit in sport. See if I ain't drive my car since then. I'm not going to jail. I'm going to Jamaica and I'm taking my drone, going to Jamaica in February, my birthday, February 17th.
So you taking your drone?
I'm shooting music video.
Travel. That's alright.
But I can't travel how I want to. I'm on probation.
You got called.
I can't go. I got family in Puerto Rico. I can't go out in like the country.
When that shit in?
February.
Oh yeah.
They said to say my birthday February 17th.
Yeah.
February 21st.
It's still 7 more days in February.
It's still my birthday.
It's still 7 more days in February.
I'm telling you, that's how I'm coming. And you know,
hey, man, what? Turn up for that.
I'm about to be one of them mothers that
Hey, no, let's stop for that.
I ain't never filed taxes. I'm filing them this year.
Okay. Shit.
I ain't never filed them in real life.
So I can't say my secret on camera. I tell you all.
I was so stuck in the streets, like my head was so like everywhere. I ain't had no patience or nothing. When you in the streets, you ain't got no patience. You get fast money all day. Everything fast, you don't got no patience. I had to learn to get patience. Like I'm still learning to have patience. Like I really don't have patience.
No, that's like when you grow up in the area, like if you grow up like poor, the struggle and shit, you don't know what was coming next. So I'm saying, so you feel like you had to have it that day.
Hey, nigga, they don't teach us that.
They don't.
Shit.
They don't teach you tomorrow. Nigga, you think the hood.
That's why being locked up.
You think she gonna end today, no matter what.
I was never. I really wanted my high school diploma. That was rich. I didn't get that shit. I didn't get that shit because I done got locked up so many times. They done sent me so many places, group homes and all that shit. And they was learning before. Then I go back home. They send me home in a box. They're learning after. Like that shit, I throw my head up. They're learning like way different shit. Like it'll be the shit that they already learned, or it'll be the shit that they just about to learn. So I come back sometimes smart as shit, but then I don't know nothing because it's like they about to learn some other shit. Then I get taken away because I never stay home for a whole 30 days. Like that shit real.
Can you give me your top 3 places you would want to go? Like the play your music so you get the culture or top 5? Because I know you
fuck with the UK.
UK. I know I love UK drill music.
I fuck with them.
they were like gangsta over there. They put.
I fuck with them because of their accent.
You like the accent?
I fuck with their accent. If I could go there and order their accent, I would.
Okay.
They talk like hello, mate.
No, not a lot. They
talk like
no,
that.
a lot. No, I tell you, like a lot of they had. I tell everybody like do history. UK had ghettos before
I
America.
never knew 21 Savage was from UK.
His father's a doctor.
I never knew that.
His father's a doctor. Everybody said that. Like, father got money. Father's a doctor.
I'm just saying, I never fucking.
But he's American. He's an American citizen though.
But still, he's still from UK. And I'm just saying that because of how he talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're not really UK, you Atlanta.
You say you Latino, right? You got.
I'm mixed.
Mixed, right?
I'm mixed.
I wouldn't think that though, because I don't have no accent. You've been here forever. Well, so you born here, right? So
I'm loving
you
from
speak Spanish?
uptown. My love from Credit. My father from Paradise.
You speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay, but
I
I know,
don't speak it like that. I speak fluent.
but I know some people born here don't speak that. That's Latino don't speak Spanish at all. Like don't know it.
But I really learned more Spanish. Like my father's side got Spanish, so
Okay.
I really learned more Spanish from like being in high school. Real life, I used to be doing dumb shit.
Would you go back to Puerto Rico to do a song?
I got 2 cousins there. Hell yeah, I would go to Puerto Rico, Jamaica, and Dubai.
Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Dubai.
Man, I ain't
My whole side of my father's family is Muslim, so
Okay.
I grew in that. If I was to eat pork right now, I'd probably be in the hospital. You know, I don't eat that shit.
Shit, I eat pork right now. So I stopped eating pork.
I eat that shit.
And I ain't pussy.
I don't eat that shit. I eat that shit. And forever. If I ate pork when I was a
That's all
kid, I get my ass tapped.
Yeah, I eat
I
bacon.
do not eat no pork.
I love bacon.
I used to read ingredients because my
Make
dad
sure
catch me
that-
any rapper or anything, he's snatching it.
And you read it.
He reading that, or he already know because he's
You
2
already
steps ahead.
You already too
He didn't already about to ate that when he was young or something like real life. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. You got any upcoming project, upcoming merch? I feel you gotta have some merch. I feel you got a clothing line come somewhere. Somewhere.
I've really thought about that, but I'm not really into the clothing lines. I just got like a. That's funny he said that. I'm dead.
Clothing line, I can tell though. Like, you
I
understand?
just got a sewing machine that I make clothes, but I ain't really
That's
like.
alright.
Shit, you in the
I
right
didn't make my
process.
clothes. Like it's a couple of joints I can show you that I didn't make. Like I didn't make like it's a Milano shirt that I just uploaded. It's probably like my last picture I uploaded. Like I added the ruffles on my shirt, like around the sides, and then I added the ruffles around the collar and down here and shit like that. But I'm into like making clothes, but like finessing and switching it up, y'all. Like, cause too many. Like I like buying the shit that everybody else got, cause I fuck with it. But if I could add my own little piece on it, so a nigga could be like, he even play and say that shit fit. Nigga, no, I put that shit on there myself and it look even more sweeter. It'll make a nigga want to sponsor me. You know what I mean? But like, nah, I can't see myself put my money into that shit because everybody and their mother done did it. So it's like, if I was to do something like that, I gotta really like have the money that I want to put behind it because the quality that I want to have behind it. Like I don't want thin ass
You don't want
sweatsuits and
top
shit like
tea
that.
cotton.
I want my
Just
shit be like real thick and real like good to the point. Like you gotta pay top dollar for that shit. So I know I'm not on that level. So I think that so many people move to that level and move so fast just to put a print on the back of a dollar shirt
Mm-hmm.
and don't got the money really for that shit. I don't got the money for that shit like how I really want it. Like I feel like you gotta have money like how Jada got that shit to like really look forward to that shit. You gotta have the backgrounds, the photo shoots, it's a lot of shit behind
She
it.
had problems with that shit too. My baby mother was watching that shit.
It's a
And
lot
that
of shit
fucking
behind it.
with
You gotta have a lot of money behind it because why? You can't just think yourself. That's the first thing. You gotta have somebody that you trust for one,
Yeah.
with money, with going out to look for the same type of like you have to have somebody that has the same type of style as you. That know what you're looking for. Type shit. To go out and be a second mind for you. Not everything for you, but to lower less of the problems that you have on you with setting up and doing everything. I think people just move too fast and want to like be like the next. So that's not something I would look forward into. If anything, I would put my money into a vending machine. Something I would go to sleep and wake up and that shit just feel something. Like
you go in them up, but now I got $700.
but in my vending machine, don't get me wrong, I will have side packs in there. I will have tracks in there.
Yeah, everybody
I
in the
all
machine, they snacks and sodas. Like you put anything in the machine. Anything in the machine.
I'm having Fagos in my shit. I'm having 2-4 funnel in my shit. Everything.
That's smart though.
I'm putting my shit in studios. I'm talking about
location is important.
main studios type shit where everybody goes to, like studio compound, greenhouse. Like I'm talking about like putting shit in there. Niggas will pull up. You got funnel? Niggas ain't got no funnel.
Greenhouse.
You ain't gotta go nowhere. You ain't gotta go nowhere. You know me? You ain't gotta go nowhere.
Right.
You gotta just go in there, put your quarters in. Put your money in. You know me? Pay for the little $60 joint. I done already looked at that shit. Apple Pay. With the little tracker joint for the Apple Pay. You cool. That's something I invested my money in. And also, before I invested my money into something like that, I would go give away to the homeless before I do that. Like, I do that shit all day.
That's dope. I don't hear a lot of people say give back to the people who
I
want
get
that
back
shit.
because I done took so much shit and then did so much fucked up shit. I don't do that shit no more. But a nigga never gonna forgive you or forget you for who you are. And some niggas forgive, but some niggas don't forget.
Yeah.
So I live by that too. I move by that too because simple fact, I'm big on nigga you got away with this shit, but 12 years later or 10 years later, cause I ain't trying to go to jail, I'ma smoke. Like, yeah, I live by that, I go by that. So I don't push it past nobody for real. So
Put out to get back.
yeah, it's calm.
It's calm. It's,
Called
that shit,
calm.
it's called universal or whatever you want to call it. That shit come back.
For sure. That's why I give back so much that he could at least see that this ain't no joke. I did this shit because I was fucked up and I'm sorry that I came up with this much. I ain't told myself I'm gonna come up with this much. So if I came up with this much, I'm looking out for everybody around. Fuck it. At least I ain't being greedy, you and me. That's how I feel.
For
But
everybody got it.
now I just think more so of managing money. That's what people don't think of. Fucking fly, give me some money. That's what it is. Like,
That's why I feel like I'm in like manager. I get it. Like, oh, this shit.
I gotta manage money, but let me tell you why. What they ain't doing, they getting fly, but what they ain't doing, they ain't taking trips. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't seeing shit. It's shit you ain't seen out here yet. Nature and all that. Like, I done seen a Dior shirt. Oh, it's Adidas. You know, I ain't seen Dior. I done seen all that. I'm trying to see some shit I ain't never seen before. I'm trying to go do some shit I ain't never did before. You know me? Before I fuck around and die. You know what I mean? That shit's really
What will be your bucket list then? Shit you want to check off?
automatically. I'm going to Dubai. I'm going to Dubai.
Dubai.
I'm going to Dubai.
Shit, I look at
It's beautiful.
It's expensive.
It's beautiful.
They got no.
Both of those things are related.
That shit is.
And I'm going to
That shit's
Bailey.
what I like that.
You can go to Bailey, spend $1,500 and spend about $5 on your food.
I know.
Every day.
But you got to
Every
pay to
day.
get that. Everybody saying shit.
Yeah, you still got to pay to get there, but it's nothing though.
It's not.
It's
when
nothing
you,
if
when you
you-
get there, you can ball out.
It's nothing if you know what you're doing and you go talk to the right people. Some people be real doing half folks on this flights.
No, somebody told me you can go scuba diving in Egypt for $20 for 5 hours, like for 2 hours. I said shit.
I know, but it depends on how much that flight is. That shit gonna cost you so bad.
That's an 18-hour flight, but you can go over there and live. Like, make sure you got at least
But
5
guess what?
days.
You could go there, get yourself there, you get yourself back.
You better.
You can probably get yourself back easy. It's
Shit.
probably way cheaper.
No, I tell people, wait till you get deported. Get deported. Fuck it. If you want to stay
But listen here. That's why I'm also
Nah, they not
scared. That's why I'm
deporting
also
the
scared to
bird.
go anywhere though, y'all. That shit is real. And my temper be fucked up, like. But it don't be that fucked up. That's what I can say. It don't be that fucked up when I'm somewhere and don't nobody really know who I am. It be more so based
Yeah,
off
you don't
of
get stuck
niggas
on
that
it.
just think that they know what they
No, it's
talking
the
about.
environment. The
But-
environment.
I feel like I'm scared of that too because like I'm scared of that. That's one thing I am scared of. They not gonna play with you. Fuck
Oh, they not?
Fuck Commonwealth, VA. I go to VA before I go out of state.
Yeah, they not.
Fuck that. At least you still gonna be near DC and shit like that.
Somebody
but
come
nah.
and visit your ass.
Absolutely. There, you're not coming back. That's
America's
just
got
what
the
it
best
is.
jails.
You gotta go
Everybody
call
is.
your folks to give up their house, their car, everything. You're
Collateral.
taking that. Like, you go there, bitch, you better be on your golly white shit. Like, that's how I take this shit. You see, They don't got no cut calls. They locked Jada.
They like Brittany Griner for fucking.
They locked, yeah, but look, they locked Lil Baby. Niggas that they be, they listen to that Lil Baby all over there. They locked her up for a gun in Jamaica.
Everybody got no Jamaica.
So I'm just saying, like, and she took it on a private jet. So I'm saying, like, she took the charge and all that shit. If they locked her up for about 4 or 5 days, just imagine what they'd do to somebody that's nobody.
They had no money
To them.
Yeah.
And that really had no money. Because she got money. It's money behind
Top
her.
lawyers.
Fuck that. Not just Lil Baby, it's money behind her.
Top lawyers.
She got Tay, she got so many people behind her.
When she get locked up, it's news.
That's Future, all that shit. It's so many people that's gonna fuck. You know how many people's gonna say, here, give her this, get her out. You know? That shit is dead. It's not so many people that got dead. You're stuck. You're dead. That's like Britney. She's done. Because it's not so many people that really fuck with her.
No, just,
and that's sad.
It's just Russia ain't fucking with us.
I don't know, they ain't fucking with us.
But they not fucking with y'all, but guess what?
The president
Guess what?
saying something. So
Even if they wasn't fucking with y'all, right? Guess what? Fuck a president. They got an artist that can pull strings there. No matter what you say. Because it's somebody that listens, and it's a lot of people down there that listens to somebody that's here, that'll real do that shit. Real lot, but they're not going to because guess what? It's not the artist that wants to do that shit. It gotta be somebody that's big. Fuck a president. The president ain't big enough.
It gotta be.
And that's sad. The president isn't big enough.
He's not big enough in the
That's sad.
It's more rich. It's people richer than the president, right?
That's sad. The president ain't big enough. How that sad?
It's people here in America richer than the president. That's real tricky. But yeah.
I mean, it'd be like that in politics. That's why I say
that's fucked up.
Mayor Bowser is still the fucking mayor, but like, I don't vote for anybody.
I don't vote for nobody.
You vote for nobody?
I don't think I'm gonna ever vote.
I ain't vote.
I'm kind of good with that shit sometimes too. It's just like sometimes.
It probably is when I get a little older and I understand.
I can trust a nigga like that. I see your bullshit. Your bullshit politician.
But it's like
You look at this one.
it's like ever since Trump, how could we trust anybody?
Trump give me checks.
See, that's not even just that, but
But I'm saying, like, ever since him, like, even if he did have some justice and good, nigga, you ain't come in like that. You ain't let us know you was gonna feed us. If you let us know you was gonna feed us, guess what? We would have all voted for you, my nigga. We ain't vote for you because you looked there like you was iffy. But if you said you was cutting them checks, nigga, we would have said,
no,
nigga, let's go. That nigga ain't saying enough.
But it's because it's how it is, though. It's what you.
And then you gotta think about if a nigga don't win, how he try to backfire on us.
That's anybody.
See, Trump came in at an opportunity. They, like, fucking COVID hit.
Like, I'm sorry, y'all.
That's
on
his
some
chance
real
to make it
shit.
seem like I'm that nigga.
What's the president? Biden?
Biden.
Oh, Biden.
I forgot my damn self.
Everything. What is he doing?
Where's it? Who?
I ain't hear this nigga.
He had to make a splash. He had to make a major splash.
This nigga said he hasn't made a splash.
They blocked this little. The people that went to college. They just blocked that shit though. Cause you didn't go to college, but they blocked the shit.
I'm sorry. That's not for the like
student loan shit.
People don't go to college no more for real. So give them a benefit.
I mean, because it doesn't feel as necessary as.
So you trying to get money?
I don't fuck with
that's like giving nigga money back. Like, we told you to do this. Get money back.
That's probably who I was looking for. Cause I fuck with Trump more. He did more. But I don't fuck with Joe Biden like that. I don't see nothing. I didn't see no money.
Nothing.
No check. No nothing.
Not a major news splash.
That's how I was locked up. I was locked up getting them checks.
right.
They came there and found that shit. They came there and found that shit for me. They wasn't holding back no inmate or none of that.
My brother got them.
My daughter at that time, I was in a hole. They was giving that check. Fuck you talking about? It's no way that this nigga ain't community, no money.
He was like, shit, I get it too. Oh, God, he was like, I get it too. Shit.
Fuck that.
Right, shit. Everybody did get it.
I want to go get my medicine. I seen a little joint on the joint. I'm like, oh, we get that too?
Probably you American, fuck it, hit your head.
But that's what you know what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna hold you. That unemployment shit was boom.
That shit was lovely.
I was like, shit, I'm glad they laid us off. I wasn't
hey, listen, if you ain't graduate from school, that's when you should have went to school.
I'm like,
that was the sweetest time.
I'm like, nigga, I wasn't making this at work. My checks wasn't this big. I'm getting shit for unemployment. What the fuck? Nigga, I ain't, man, shit.
That was like though. You got anything you want to tell anybody else before we wrap it up with you? Guddah Kee.
What you said one more time?
You got anything else you want to tell anybody before we wrap it up?
No, I said it enough.
You said enough?
Tell them where they can find you at again. One more again.
Oh, you can find me at Guddah. Hold up. Let me see my phone.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
I don't even know.
We're going to see if you got the DAC.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, Guddah that
Oh, yeah,
Kee.
the period. You can find me at Guddah Kee.
Yeah. Nah. It's your boy Started Got No Lie.
Shampoo, a.k.a. Big Shampoo.
It's the Unplugged Up Podcast. Appreciate coming out, telling your story, and real talk to you. Shit's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. Your story will amazing. Keep grinding and don't give up.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.